Hi everybody, it's Liz here. So today I will be doing a tutorial on this look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you want to see how I got it, just keep on watching. This look was inspired by Thomas Halbert's Christmas look. I really loved the way he did it, and I really loved his colors, and I thought it was so pretty. And so I kind of did a more everyday version of it in more like neutral colors, because I'm a more neutral color kind of girl. But I do want to start playing with colors more, so I'll definitely be doing more colorful makeup tutorials also, so definitely stay tuned for that. So yeah, let's get into it, you guys. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if there's anything y'all want me to do or anything like that in the comments. And if you want to follow me on any other social media, all my links are in the description. So yeah, let's get into it, you guys. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, so I already went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because everybody does them a little differently. So did mine already, and I just concealed around them. Just throw some Naked Skin on my eyelids just as my primer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do one eye and then show y'all how to do the other eye with me. So okay, so I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette for this whole eye look. So if you don't have it, I mean, you can always just improvise with colors that are similar. So the first color I'm gonna go in with is, I don't know the names of these colors, is this like, it's like a reddish brown. And I'm gonna go in with my Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush. Just gonna get them, tap the excess off, and then go on the outer corner of my eye, up into the crease, and to the front. So like, I like my Sigma brushes, and I like my like smaller Morphe brushes, but it's like my bigger Morphe brushes, like my face Morphe brushes, they fall apart and it really irritates me. Like, let me see if I can grab one that's like that. It's doing that. Like, this pisses me off. Like, why? It makes me so mad. None of the small ones do. It's just the big ones, and I don't understand like why. So I like my Sigma brushes better. I have more, probably have around the same amount of each. I'm really excited because I got some new brushes. I'm excited to try those. And you just want to like blend it out. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I'm gonna take this brush. It will not focus, so it's just kind of put a little together tighter, and it kind of comes to like a point right here, kind of. You can kind of see, yeah. So, and I'm gonna go in with this dark color right here. This one right here. Not the darkest, but the second to darkest. And I'm gonna put it in the same place. But you know, it doesn't have to be blended as the other one in the front. So just gonna, you know, put it a little lower. Put it more in my crease rather than above my crease. Okay, so it's kind of messy looking, so I'm just gonna go back in with that same tapered blending brush. Just gonna go back and blend it out a little bit more. So I'm just gonna take some of my concealer, just gonna put some on my hand, and I'm gonna take this it's a Morphe brush. It's small. That kind of focus, kind of. Sorry if it won't focus. I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm just gonna, we're gonna do a half cut crease, so half eye cut crease. So yeah. So you're just gonna take the concealer and just kind of go along your where your crease is in your eye. And I personally like to pat down the concealer on it. The only time I kind of drag my brush is when I'm trying to like draw that line. You're gonna go out to like midway of your eye, so it's like right, if you can see where that ends. I like to go around, stop around there. I like to go over it a couple times to make sure it's gonna get the best pigment for the color that we're gonna put on top of it. I'm just gonna like do that just to give it some, just to like blend it out a little bit. Okay. Okay, dokie. Now we're gonna go back to the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and now I'm gonna take this pretty light pink color up here. Excuse my nails. I don't, you know, I like to do my nails and all, but I'm really bad about just when I start playing the instruments, you know, like the ukulele and stuff, I have to keep them short in order to be able to like play the chords, so I don't paint them because I feel like I'm just gonna end up chipping it off whenever I don't cut my nails, I just kind of just tear them off. Isn't the best, but you know, it's impossible to play. It's not impossible, I'm not gonna say it's impossible. It's like really hard to play instruments whenever you have nails, because it's hard to put your fingers down on the strings and stuff, you know. I think this color is so pretty. I love pink, it's my favorite color. So when I saw his look, I was like, oh, that's so pretty, and I tried it with this more, and I thought this was such, the way it came out was so pretty. So yeah, Thomas Halpert, he's really great. If you haven't checked him out, definitely check him out. He's one of my favorite beauty YouTubers. It's so funny. Okay, go. So now we're gonna go, I'm gonna grab the Morphe kind of tighter pointed brush again, and I'm gonna go back in with that dark color, this dark color right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in with that one. We're just gonna put that back around the end to blend it, to blend all of that good stuff in. We just did. I'm gonna go a little bit above it, just so it looks more blended together. I like to pack it on with that one, and then I have to go back in with that Sigma tapered brush and just blend it out with that. And you know, I'm gonna put lashes on just in case you can't tell, but I used to like never wear lashes. I would just put mascara on, and I always thought that was fine, and then I started wearing lashes, and like a lot of people on Twitter say once you start you can't stop, because it's the looks don't look the same without them. Like they look incomplete, you know. It really gives you that extra oomph you need whenever you're doing your makeup. It just makes it look that much better. So, and it took me a long time to learn how to do lashes too. I didn't know how to do them. That's why I never wore them, because they always were really hard for me to do, so I never did that. Okay, so there we go. And I'm gonna go back after I do my face and do my under eyes, just because that's how I do it. So I'm going to take these lashes. They're from Walmart. I don't know what they're called. I ripped the top off so they would fit in my drawer, but they come in like a pack of 5. Yeah, so I'm gonna use those because I think they're really pretty. I actually got them to do someone's homecoming makeup, and I really like the way they looked because the band is not like thick, so they look more natural when you put them on. Like you can't really see like where they are a whole lot on the top. You understand what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna take this Strip Last Kiss adhesive, also from Walmart. So I actually learned how to put lashes on from De La Theater, and one of my friends, she used to put my lashes on every night for our show, and just watching her do it to me like kind of taught me how to do it, because those lashes were like, the bands were so thick and they're really big and really loud, because like stage makeup has to be like really over exaggerated so you can see like all your features from like the audience and stuff. So watching her every night is kind of what taught me how to do them, and then just practicing. Definitely using tweezers help too. Like, God bless girls who can use it, or guys who can do it without tweezers and use their fingers. Yeah. That's so much harder. And then I'm just gonna go in with this voluminous Carbon Black L'Oreal Paris mascara, just to make sure my eyelashes go good with the fake one. Okay, so grab just any black eyeliner. This one's from Wet n Wild, Color Icon Kohl eyeliner. I think you can get this from the Dollar Tree. It's probably where I got it from. And I'm just gonna put it on my top waterline and a little bit in the front, just so it makes them even look more together. Okay, so time to move on to face. So I just started trying this, and because I have the Professional for, you know, primer, and they're so expensive, so I'm like, let's try something cheaper. So I'm gonna go with this e.l.f. primer, e.l.f. poreless face primer. They have like a bunch of different options you can choose from, but I've got pretty big pores, so I picked something that would be good for my personal skin. So I'm just gonna kind of pat it in on my cheeks and my nose. I have the worst ones are on my cheeks. Like those suck. Put a little bit on my chin. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but put it any place I think I have the bad pores. I put a little bit on my forehead. You know, as for now, I think it works pretty well. I know some people like primers and some people don't, but I'm trying to get into it. And I really want to get some new foundation because I'm almost out of my foundation. I have to, because I got one shade and it was way too light. Like I looked like a ghost. So like I had to return it. So I'm gonna go get, I found like a color up. So I'm gonna go in with my Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow from Benefit. I've used the living poop out of this just in case you can't tell. I like it for winter time because I have a foundation that I got for like in like a freebie foundation that I got. I use that in the summer when I'm tanner. But I tried to use it like now and I looked, oh, it was so bad. It made my skin look so bad. I'm also super broken out, so I need something that has a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna take my beauty blender. I'm just gonna start putting that on my chin area up to my cheeks. And I'm probably gonna build up so I can build up more coverage. I'm like almost out of concealer too. I'm like out of everything. I was trying to get a concealer from, I was trying to get another concealer too, and it was too dark. So my foundation was too light and my concealer was too dark. So I had to return them today. I'm waiting for the refund to come back in and then I'll go back and go get them again in different shades. Because I went to Ulta for the concealer and they didn't have anything. Well, I went for the foundation and concealer. I'm trying the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and foundation, and they didn't have anything in the foundations. Like all the lighter colors were gone. So I was like, okay, well they don't have the lighter colors, so let me look for concealer. And they had a concealer, and I didn't think it was as dark as it was until I got home, and then I realized how dark it was. It's like, oh, and then the foundation, like I put it on my hand, and I went to Walmart looking for the foundation and I put it on my hand and it looked okay. I didn't realize how light it was, and then I put it all over my face and it was so light, like it washed me out so much. I was like, no, I'm pale right now, but I'm not that pale. So I was like, I gotta return that. I was like, I'm gonna look like a ghost. People gonna think I'm a ghost. But this has been my favorite foundation. Like I've used this one forever. Because I went to, you know, Sephora, I got like color matched, and I don't know, it fits. I think it goes with my skin tone really well. It's really close to my skin tone color. And I've been using for my concealer, I've been using the Naked Skin, but I'm almost out of this and I want to try to get something cheaper because they're so expensive. I'm just gonna put it on my blemish right here. This one's like the worst one. Put some more on my other blemishes. So broken out right now, so gotta cover them up, grr. Okay, and put them under my eye. And I learned this trick actually from watching Thomas's videos, and he puts his concealer on the side of his nose like that. You see? Can you tell? Yeah, right there. And it's kind of like a way to kind of contour your nose without contouring your nose, you know? And it actually really works. I like the way it makes my nose look, because I don't know, I don't like contouring, it just makes it look muddy. So on my nose, so I just kind of, I am like almost out of this baby, like running so low. And you put a little streak down your nose, down the center. You see, yeah. Put a little on my forehead, put a little on my chin, my jawline. Then we go back in with my beauty blender again and just pat that all in. Blend that stuff in. That was a weird noise. My cats have actually been good. I was gonna give a disclaimer about my one cat. She's being really loud and she keeps meowing and being really obnoxious. So I was gonna be like, that's what that is. Because it sounds really weird. Okay, so next I'm going to set all of my concealer with a powder. I'm using the Fit Me Maybelline New York Matte Poreless in Porcelain. See, I got Porcelain in the foundation and it was way too white on me, so I'm gonna go a little bit darker than that one. Okay, we're just gonna use this. This is one of my Morphes that falls apart on me. It's just a, you know. I like Sigma. Sigma's good. And I got some BH Cosmetics. I'm really excited to try that. That's what I'm doing for another video. This is probably gonna come out after that one, but I'm doing it. I got for Christmas. I'm doing it at Christmas, and I'm gonna review them for another video and see how they are. I recommend them. Okay, now I'm going to contour, and I'm gonna use my Shade Light palette, and I'm going to use this middle shade here. This one right here. I'm gonna tap off that excess. Excess, is that EX or excess? Excess, yeah. Okay, and I'm just gonna go right it on my cheekbone. And a good trick I learned from someone, I think I read it somewhere, I don't know who I heard it from. It was probably like Jaclyn Hill or something, but is for, if you wanna find like where your cheekbone is, you go from the top of your ear to like the corner of your mouth. So that's what I used to do, but I know where it is now. But and then I'm gonna come up here with the foundation, the powder, and kind of blend it up into this area, because that'll give you more of a smaller looking face. I got a lot of these tips from Thomas, so he's really good, so check him out definitely. I'll link his channel below. So are there any songs y'all have been listening to lately? Kind of got the same stuff on my phone that I just listen to all the time. And I'll just leave it on there just because I'm like, this song means so much to me, so I need to leave it on there, and then I'll just skip it every time it plays. Oh, and then I'll finally play it again and I'll be like, oh, I really like this song. I forgot how much I like it. So I'll be like, obsessed with it again. But I'm like really bad about just playing the same song over and over and getting really sick of it. I kind of like that with food, so. And I like to put a little bit, let me get a smaller brush, because I'm gonna take this Morphe angled brush thing. I got like a pack of these and they were like super cheap on some website, and so I got like a bunch. My dad got me a bunch of the Sigma ones for Christmas or my birthday a while ago. So I put a little bit under my, girl, what did you do? I shouldn't have used that brush to blend it out, but whatever. Back in with the beauty blender, gotta fix that. There we go. All better. I feel like it gives you a little bit of a pout whenever you put it there, but that's just me. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I think I want to start this other new thing on my channel where like, cause I watch a lot of Netflix, so I'm like, why don't I just have a discussion about it? I'm just like, talk about the shows that I'm watching and where I'm at in the shows and like my opinions on things in the show, and y'all can let me know. Just don't spoil it for me. I hate spoilers. Like, when I used to watch Pretty Little Liars when it was like still on, I would not go on, if I hadn't watched the episode that night, I wouldn't go on anything, because I remember one time I was watching it and I was on Facebook and I hadn't watched the episode yet, and they showed you who, this was like before like the A thing, this was like one of the A-team people. I was so mad because I was like, they spoiled it for me, and I was so upset, and I was like, oh, I got so upset. And that's like when you watch like old shows that like have already finished, it's like, it's not that much of a struggle, but you know, you don't want anyone else to ruin it for you, so I just kind of like, don't tell me, please, don't tell me, I don't want to know, I don't want to know. Oh, okay. So, I'm just gonna wipe off the under eye bake so I can do my under eyes. Ooh, ooh. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm gonna take that dark color down here, this one once again, with a Sigma waterliner. So I'm gonna take that, I'm just gonna trace along the bottom of my eye with it. We'll do that to the other eye. Okay, so I did that on both of my water lines. So I'm gonna go in with, we'll use this one. This one's, I don't know. This is my Tarte from my Graveyard Girl palette. It's just kind of like small and fluffy. It's a shorter, fluffier, short, fluffy kind of brush. Would not focus, not focusing. Ugh. I'm just gonna blend that out. Please don't mind my ugly faces I am making right now. I have to get it good under there. Okay, for one of the last steps I'm gonna do with my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a white eyeliner. This one's just, I think it's Ben Nye. Yeah, Ben Nye. So, I mean, any one would work, but this is just the one I have. I'm gonna line my waterline with it. Okay. And I'm gonna grab my mascara once again. I'm just gonna, I like to put mascara on my bottom lashes because I feel like it just evens it out, especially when I have like big false lashes. Well, I don't know if these are considered big. I've seen some big lashes before, but. Okay, now we're gonna highlight. So I'm taking this strobing kit. It's from a place I used to work at, so they're out of business now, so, but I mean, there's a lot of highlighting kits out there. Everyone has their favorites. I think this is for how cheap it was only $7 and it works really well. Like, I really like it. I'm gonna take this kind of like light pink color because keep it in the family with the eye look. So I'm gonna have it on my Sigma Soft Blend Concealer because I like this brush for highlighter personally. And we're just gonna, can you see that? Oh girl. Do it on my nose. I'm putting it on each side too of it. Bridge. Put a little on my Cupid's bow. Okay. Put on my chin. A little bit up here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit highlighter. Just a little bit. Okay. So now for the last thing, for lips. We're gonna go with this Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang 216. I got it, it's a mini. I got it in like a freebie thing, and I really like this mauve-y pink color, so. How cold is it where y'all live? Like, I live in Alabama, like North Alabama, and it is so cold. I'm definitely not one for the cold weather. I definitely prefer warm weather. I'd rather be really hot all day long than cold. Okay. And I always like to just get like a little bit of the highlighter and just plop it right there on the center of my lip. Okay. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I'm definitely going to be posting a lot more this year than I was last year, and I'm going to be more consistent about it because I really found my passion for it again. So I hope y'all stick around for that. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.